Hi bestie. How's it going? I feel like it's been a while, but it literally hasn't. Today we're going to be checking in for week 1 of February's budget, and you know what that means? Besties, today I'm using my February budget booklet. I love these budget booklets and I literally cannot wait. But first of all, we are going to be using this stunner. She is the January one because we need to account for 4 days in the budget. So let's go ahead, let's get these expense tracking done and let's get through this budget today. So bestie, we are going to start with this. This is a no spend sticker and she's going down on the Sunday the 28th, which is really, really good. And that's the last no spend day of January. So I did have a goal of 15 and I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think 12 is not bad, especially when I count a no spend as no money leaving my account. Some people count a no spend day when they just don't spend frivolously or whatever, but this really, really works for me. So this is good, but let's carry on. On the Monday, I bought myself a Red Bull and she was £2.70. It was quite a heavy week at the post office this week as well. So I went to the post office on Tuesday. Normally I just do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I think I went like 5 or 6 times this week. So I bought myself a disposable vape on the Tuesday. On Wednesday, my ISA payment came out. She was £10 as per usual. I still haven't bothered to find out exactly what that is, but you know, I'm saving money, bestie. I put £30 of petrol into my tank as well because I was picking up my brother and Kyla from the airport because they were coming back from New York. And that evening, Jake and I were being lazy. We had fish and chips, which obviously I paid for with self-care money. Okay, so we are done with this one now. She's all complete and we need to introduce the beautiful purple booklet. I'm so excited. So here she is. She is completely clashing with the orange, but it might be a bit better. Yeah, it will be better next week. So let's get on with this. So we start off on the first, which is like a lot of bills come out on the first. So starting off on the first, we have rent, which was £575. And we're going to put her down there. Then my TV license was £13.25. I'm actually going to use the other page as well, the other square beforehand. Council tax was 143. Gas and electric was 180. And internet was 22.87. Now, for most of these bills, they're actually the last bills that I'm going to pay. So I'm so excited about that. I mean, I don't know about the internet, but I'm going to give it a go and see how that goes because I don't need the internet. So I'm going to give that one a go. But like the rest of them, I know that are going. They're the last payments and I'm just so excited. I just can't wait to share with you what March's budget's going to look like. I'm going to be able to save so much more. So I'm excited. But moving on the Friday, I went and got my hair cut. I used my self-care money for that. And I spent more than I normally did. And that's because I took my nephew to get his hair cut as well. And I just paid for it. And it is self-care for me to treat my nephew to a haircut. So it makes me really happy. So I think it's a good use of my money. I also, online, I bought vape liquid and that's $19.99, so all good. I ran a couple of errands on the Saturday, so I got cat food for the month, which was $38.99. That is a bill for me. I also bought toiletries as well, and that was from self-care money rather than groceries money because they're just for me. So there's that. And finally, I got some snacks, just, you know, like a Red Bull and maybe a packet of crisps. I got that from the corner shop and that was £5.76. So very, very good start to the month. I haven't done any no spends yet, but I am excited to make those happen. So what I want to go ahead and do now is to move over to the check-in when I find it. Where is she? Here she is. I was like, did I not print a check-in in these? But yeah, we've got a check-in to do, so let's go ahead and make that happen. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just filling in everything that I know. Some of the information is from last month. It helps me build the framework for checking in, which is an important part of the budget for me. Okay, so for spending last week, we stuffed £18, and that was from the dice rolls. And we're getting so close to finishing that poster now, but we had £18, and if I can do that properly, we spent 13.46. Oh, what am I doing? 46, and that would normally give me £4.54 change, but it's actually going to give me zero. I'm not rolling that over. We're going to be doing the penny challenge, and we'll do that after this bit. For groceries, we had £20, should have been 19, so I do owe the Fortune Challenge £1, and hopefully we can work that out this week. But we didn't actually spend any groceries as expected, so that's that. So we still got £20.19. For petrol, we kind of stuffed £80. We do it digitally. I use my credit card every month and then I pay it off at the end of the month, and it helps for building credit purposes. I'd much rather use cash, but it is what it is. We put £30 in the tank, so I've got £50 left over for the rest of the month. For self-care, we stuffed £80 and I had £30 rolled over, and I used so much money. 69.70 left. £69.70 spent actually. Correction, and I've got £40.30, which should get me 2 haircuts, and I might need them because this is a 5-week month, so I might get one in week 3 and one in week 5, but we'll see how it goes. And there were no unbudgeted spends last week, which is absolutely wonderful. So last week we had stuffed £198 and we had £30.19 roll over. We spent £113.16, so we've got £110.49 for the rest of the month. Okay, so we're here with this stunning tin. Let me move the camera out so you can see it a little bit better. Here she is, and we've got this here. So this is £4.34. Let's double check that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, £4.54, right? So have we done we have done the highest one. So with the calculator, we've got £4.54 and we minus off 365 gives us 89. So we can do the 89 and the 365. Let me get a Sharpie. So 365 and 89 pence. Fantastic. Do you know what? This is the least stressful way for me to do this. Like, oh, even though I'm only really signing off like 2 per week, it just feels better this way. It really does. Anyway, back in the booklet, and I want to check my bills off against the budget to make sure that I am on track. So rent was in fact £575. TV license was different, £13.25. Don't know about that. Council tax was £143 for the final time. Oh, I hate paying that. Gas and electric was £180. Internet was £22.87, so a penny less. And then we did do vape. I don't need any coils this month, so it's going to be £19.99. And cat food was £38.99. Okay, so looking really, really good. All we've got to do is pay for like pet insurance, phone, Apple, and car insurance, and we are looking really good. So I think right now it's time to go ahead and cash stuff for the week. So let's crack on with that. So starting off in this binder, let's go ahead and start with, I guess, groceries. Let's do groceries. Let's take £40 out for groceries and move over to the Fortune Challenge, because somebody mentioned last week that I could just multiply cards, because like I'm not really picking them at random at this point anymore, am I? I do owe this challenge £1. So what we've got in here is we've got 2 cards left and there's 2 weeks left of budget. This is a 7 and this one is a 2. So that makes 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9, and then the pound that I owe it, that makes 10. So if I put this in, have I got any? Yeah, if I put this in, then that clears it and that completes the Fortune Challenge. So 7, 8, 9, and the pound is 10. So that's Fortune Challenge done. So actually, that was smart. Whoever said that, I'll try and find that comment, but whoever said that, that was smart. So this means that Fortune Challenge is now done. So I can actually definitively tell you how much the Fortune Challenge saved. I had £1. I had £1 in there all along. Right, so this is how much the Fortune Challenge saves you. So 120, 40, 60, 80, 200, and 31. So that is both Jake and I's money. That's going to go to the bank as quickly as I can. And that's going to go towards sort of moving costs and things like that, because we're going to be moving in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We need to hire a van twice, and it's going to be like 80 to 90 pounds twice. So we're going to have like 40 quid left over, maybe for a takeaway or something like that. So that's that done. Let's bring back the small envelope, and we've now got 50 quid for groceries, which actually feels pretty good. If I just broke that, no. Actually feels pretty good. I don't think we necessarily need anything. Well, we've been needing like milk and stuff like that. But Jake's just been picking it up with his own money, but I don't really think that's like the right thing to do. But yeah, so we've got 50 quid now. We can do like a sort of shop where we're getting just like supplies and things like that, just to try and make sure that we're eating everything out of the pantry, because what we've decided is we're going to eat everything out of the fridge, we're going to eat everything out of the freezer, and we're going to eat everything out of the pantry. Anything left in the pantry that I haven't eaten and we haven't eaten, he's not going to take to Australia and I'm not going to take to my brother. So what we can do is donate it, as long as it's like in date and it's good stuff. So going to donate that to a food bank or something like that. So that's what we're going to do. But what we need to do is make sure we're getting things like milk and bread and stuff like that, stuff that we need all the time. Here we are now moving into spending, and spending is normal. So £40 a week. So 2 5s, a 20 and a 10, and I should have 3 weeks left in here. So I think that is 40, 80, 120. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 120. Bestie, why am I so good at maths? I don't understand why I'm just like the smartest person in the world, right? Anyway, we are going to be moving over to the 6K challenge. This is binder overload at the moment. 6K challenge, and she is nearly done, Bestie. So let's talk about the 6K challenge. So she is a milestone challenge. So the way that I have her, she is currently unavailable. However, I have agreed, because people have asked for it, to do it in a colorway. So I've got the posters in, actually. Let me show you them. So this is what the poster looks like. She is so bright and colourful, and she comes with 6 dice. They are going to be red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and Bestie, chef's kiss. They look so nice. But let me put this back. So yeah, she will be restocked really soon, but we're playing the OG version, and we have got 6 orange dice, because she was an orange challenge, and we're going to roll all 6 today. Whatever it lands on, we will save. If I look at the poster over to my left, if I roll a 6, I will re-roll, and I can only do 1 1. So let's roll these and see what we get. Okay, so I've got a 6, so I need to re-roll that, and it's a 4. So 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, and a 2. Oh, so I didn't even get to finish the 1s this week. Oh, that's devastating. 5 plus 4 plus 9 plus 2 is 20. I'm loving these easy maths weeks. Let me check that. 5 plus 4 plus 9 plus 2. Bestie, this is good. So 20 is going into the 6K challenge. Here she is. Let's just shove her in, and I'll count her out when she's done. Hopefully we actually get to the 6K. Hopefully I've done it correctly, but let's put this in here. So this is £20 for this week, which is obviously for me, £20 is like optimal. It feels like a nice amount of money for the week, but obviously I'd like more. But yeah, that's that all stuffed, and that's me done for the week. What I'm going to do now is sign that off the poster. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe, and if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did try something a little bit different last week with the green screen. Turns out I didn't really like it as much. I definitely prefer the circle in the corner, so I hope you like that too. I'm going to develop the videos, make them better every single week, but thanks for giving me the opportunity to do that. Have you considered becoming a channel member or a patron? As you can see above me, the patron tiers have completely changed, and you're going to see a bar at the top with just all sorts going on. So yeah, there's that. There is a video coming out on Friday explaining all of the new Patreon tiers, so if they are something that tickles your pickle, have a look at there, sign up for it, do what you want. Bestie, it's a bargain. But we also have YouTube memberships on both channels now, so Bestie, there's loads of different ways to support me, and there's loads of different ways to enjoy your budget with Ira experience. Having said that, it is time for me to go. So Bestie, until next week's check-in, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember,
don't trust Ira.
And Bestie, have you dived into the Budget with Ira playlist over here? This is the playlist for check-ins. We've been checking in for years and years and years, Bestie. And if you want to see them from start to beginning, watch my confidence grow, watch the way that I budget grow, have a look at this one, because Bestie, she is an absolute beaut.